This is the final lesson with the Cayman S. It's lesson number 5, and I did a couple things that are kind of weird, but I eliminated the ID badge in the wheel here, and I eliminated the ID badge on the hood because I wasn't sure. Didn't like how it came out, so I didn't want to show it, so I just inked over it. That would have been right here where I got rid of it. And this is going to be the last one on this car because I decided that I would work extra long on it last night and today, so I didn't have to do one more on it, and that way I just wasted less time in doing it, so I got to work straight through without stopping in the meantime. And it worked out for me because it lets you have to not think about what you're doing when you get back to a project again. Then didn't have to haul all my stuff out and go back to it. So all I'm doing now is just the last little bit of cleanup that I wanted to do and make it a little darker on the undercarriage and on the front tire and wheel, and make it look more like one of my normal drawings. Like I've said before, I don't draw photorealistic pictures. I draw pictures kind of idealized and sort of impressionistic of the cars that I really like, and friends' cars that I've owned and stuff like that. But I really don't like to just do one that looks like a photograph, because if I do that, then I spend 20 hours doing a drawing, and in a couple fractions of a second I could have taken a picture and it would look just the same. So what I like to do is do artwork, and artwork is different. It emphasizes different things. You make the car look the way you want it to look, and like I said, this one does not even come directly off one photograph. It was 3 different photographs that I used, 2 that I found on the web and 1 that I took of a friend's Cayman S, and that allowed me to change the color scheme from the black that I found on the internet. And I think this in a kind of a charcoal gray, silver gray sort of combination was much better for my work than it was any other way. The original card that I found, which is the basic photo that I used for the shape of the car, is kind of a black car, I think. It is so dark it was even hard to tell. It could have been green or some other color, but it was really dark, and then it was photographed what it looked like at sunset, so it had a really funny salmon color highlight on the side, and it looked really weird, and it was hard to show the shape of the car so much. So that's why I got my friend to help me by posing his car, and he drove it around. We turned it around so we could get different looks on it, see how that worked out, and that made it possible for me to get this done. So it just works out better that way sometimes. Anyway, that's where we are. I am all done with this thing. I'm thrilled with it. I think it really came out great, and I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to start a new car, but I haven't found one yet. I'm going to look on the internet first and look through my archives of other photographs, and we'll go from there. Anyway, hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks.